right, I'm here with Winchester Thurston. They are the 2A 2 seed, and wow, 18-3. You guys went and won 10 wins, 10-0 in the conference. You won your section outright. Won 11 of 13 games in the year of 2026. What went into that success? Just to right off the rip, what went into that success this year?
Honestly, I think that our teamwork has been really good this year, and we built on and off the court friendships and stuff. So that really helped when on the court, ball movement and all that stuff.
I would say moving the ball really well. We run our plays pretty decently, and I think just staying together as a team, we don't fall off, and we just stick together. And I think that's a big part of it, because even if we're down, we just know how to bring ourselves back up no matter what the situation is.
I honestly would say before the season had started, we were in and out of fall leagues. We played, and that's kind of where we started out. We weren't having any plays. It was just kind of figuring out how we can play as a team together. We had lost 2 senior starters, so it was kind of getting the juniors ready to have to step up to the challenge, because we do still have a very young team. So I feel like the fall league brought us together a little bit more, and it kind of helped us gel together. So then by the time we got to section play, all the nerves were out and everyone was ready for a good season.
Yeah, and once again, so impressive. You finish off the season 5 wins in a row. Obviously, straight out section champs, 10-0 in the conference. I mean, that is something incredibly impressive. So that being said, unfortunately, I know you guys came up a little bit short last year. Was that some sort of motivation going into this season, heading into 2025, 2026, to go back and try to make it to the Peterson Event Center and try to win it all this year? Was that a motivator for you?
Absolutely. Honestly, I would say after we fell a little short last year, we're a very passionate team. We're competitors. We're very full of competitors. So last year's loss was something that we had to learn from, and we were very hungry after that. We were ready to get back in the gym that day, and we were we're going for it all next year, especially being that last year we wanted to do it for our seniors. So being that we weren't able to do that, we just became very, very hungry, and we knew that we have to work hard and practice in order for us to make it this far again, because we were one step from making it to the peak. So this year we're hoping to go all the way.
Yeah, I think a big part of it, wanting it, is pushing each other in practice a lot. I think we just, no matter what the situation is, if we're down by half, we know how to build up that momentum, keep playing, and just come out strong in the second half if we're down. And we just learn how to play with each other a lot more, I think, throughout the season. And since it's coming to a close, not the season, you know what I mean? I just think we've learned so much throughout the past 2 years, even from last year, where it ended. I feel we just learned how to play with each other a lot more, and gotten a lot very comfortable with our plays, and yeah.
For me, losing to the team in the semifinals, and knowing that we played them this year, I was really excited to play them again, because I needed that rematch, we needed that rematch. So honestly, just being that team, and then just how many wins we have just really pushes me and the team to just go farther and farther each game.
Yeah, so with this entire season, I would say, I mean, you have a very good shot at going very far. I mean, a lot of people have picked you guys to win the whole thing. With being the 2 seed, you go on to play Bentworth next Tuesday. Bentworth's been a little cold to finish off the season, lost their last 4 or 5. Only win was against Carmichael's, who has only had 1 win. What's the game plan for that game going into Tuesday? Are you guys nervous at all? Obviously, a lot of confidence in this season, but do you guys have any, stage fright heading into next Tuesday at all?
Honestly, I think we're just going to put trust in our work, and that everything that we've done this season is going to pay off. So we just got to keep working hard, and then the game's just got to be doing what we taught, the basics. So hopefully that'll get us far.
A big factor of winning is playing defense. We need to keep playing defense, how we've been playing throughout the whole year. Also, just even when we don't run a play, just moving, getting an open shot. We've been doing pretty good with shooting so far. I think also just driving into teams. I feel we're a very strong team all together, and it's we just need to keep that momentum going.
I honestly think the game plan is the same as the game plan has been all year, to just go out there and play, pick each other up. Remember what we did in practice. We've been practicing a lot on the certain things that we've seen throughout film, throughout these years, or throughout like this season. So we're going to go out there and play the game that we usually play. You know, we're going to run, we're going to pass the ball around, we're going to take open shots, we're going to rebound, lift each other up. So that's our game plan for Tuesday.
Nice. So switching gears with the head coach, Coach Barron, correct? Phenomenal coach, has had some great years, obviously. What kind of impact has she made on this team, especially this season?
Mm-hmm. So it's honestly been great having her for the last 2 years. Of course, she was assistant coach first. So she's just very uplifting, very encouraging. And I think most importantly, she's very honest. She lets us know like, hey, like that was lazy. Like we have to play good defense. Defense is going to win us games. And I think that's something we can really appreciate from her is that she can be open and honest, but then she's also like, okay, so let's go. Like we got this. So it's very good to have a coach who's understanding that sometimes you have those days. Sometimes you have those days where you're just not there mentally as an athlete. And she always lets us know like, hey, like I'm here. She'll text us throughout the school day. Like, are you ready to play? Is everything fine? So it's good to have that bond with her to just be able to go to her outside of basketball. So that makes basketball even fun to play with her.
I think throughout the year, she's definitely boosted all of our confidence with just like, even if we make a mistake, she just tells us to keep going out, playing hard. If we make a mistake, she's not going to just sub us out. Like she gives us those chances to like redeem ourselves, I guess you could say. Like just keep playing. It doesn't matter if you make a mistake. Basketball is a part of like you learn from your mistakes, and I think she emphasizes a lot on that with her coaching. Yeah, I think she's like very motivational, and yeah, gives us a lot of good advice.
Yeah, and if we have like a good game or a bad game, she'll like text us after to let us know that we did good or we need to work on, or like if we're okay. So she's just very like supportive of like any games that we have. So that's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, I knew how great of a coach she was, and I just wanted to hear how much of an impact she's had on you girls. So I'm going to ask you like two just more like personal questions and whatnot. So first and foremost, who over the years of playing basketball and whatnot, who would be your biggest motivation, you would say? Who has had the biggest impact on your basketball journey?
Like watching like a player like in college, or
whether it was a collegiate, WNBA player, or even somebody as simple as like your mother or father or cousin, brother, sister, anybody that you would say would be the most impactful in your career.
Obviously like my family, like my mom, my dad, they both played ball. My mom played in college, so like living up to like their expectations, and then like just doing it for them, knowing like they work so hard and like put a lot of time and money into this for me. So like I need to go out there and play my best for them. And like my biggest like motivation is probably like Kobe Bryant. Like his mentality is like so good, so I try to like look up to that all the time.
I definitely say my parents, especially my dad. He's very hard on me, but I know he means it all in the best ways. He's just trying to help me. My mom, she always piggybacks off of what my dad says, but I do know she knows what she's talking about. And I definitely say my coaches, all three of my coaches, they, like, when I'm down on myself, they always tell me to lift my head up, and they always put me back in the right, like, headspace that I need to be in throughout the game.
I would definitely agree with the both that they said. So I'm going to pick, I would probably say my biggest impact would probably be, honestly, my teammates. I've played with a lot of them in middle school before we even made it to high school. So we've really had that bond for a few years now. And I feel like they've encouraged me to be a better player, a better teammate on the court and off the court in school. And I think that's what has kind of driven me to kind of be where I want to be today and like for the team and with the team. So they've always lifted me up. We talk in school, we have team bonding. So I would really have to thank them.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like, you guys have had great people in your lives that have like impacted you one way or another. And just for one last question, this is a big, obviously if going into it, but I love hearing what you guys may do in the event that you do win. So let's say Peterson Event Center, you do win the WPIAL Championship. What's the first thing that each of you guys do?
I honestly think the first thing I'm going to do is probably run to my head coach and give her a hug. I feel like she deserves it more than anything. She has worked so hard to try to like build us into being who she knows we can be. She has never given up on us. She has been so encouraging. So I definitely think I would just drop the ball and run straight to her. And then of course after that, I would probably turn and run to my teammates. So yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say Coach Brandy's the first person I'd run to, but also just my team in general. Like, we've came so far, and no matter winning or losing, we always, like, we're obviously upset after a loss, but I think we've just grown so much over the years, especially, like, me and Jazz being freshmen starters. Like, it's just, like, seeing her grow is definitely, like, really nice to see. Also, our bigs, like, they've grown, like, so much, and it's just, like, I really like to see it, and it's just like a very good, like a very nice team.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to my teammates and my coach, and honestly, I might cry because all the work that we put in, like all these practices, all the running, like it's gonna pay off. So, and then we gonna party. So
Maybe Disneyland if you can.
maybe.
All right, well, that's the Winchester Thurston Girls. They play next Tuesday on February 17th against Bentworth. Rooting for you guys. Looking forward to hopefully seeing you guys at the Pete.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.